So hi guys, welcome to the Business and Remote Work podcast brought to you by Wishup. I'm your host Crispino and today we are joined by our very own Mr. Deep Ganguli. Welcome to the show, Deep. It's great to have you here with us.
Hi, Crispino. Thank you so much for having me.
No worries. How has your day been?
It's been restful so far. I'm just waiting for the day to actually kickstart. So yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I think this is the earliest podcast that I'm having. Because usually I do it in the second half when everyone's a bit more kick-started, but yeah, it's a nice change for me as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to, get done with it and then start the day.
Amazing. So are you feeling the Christmas spirit?
I am, yes, definitely.
Yeah, I'm wearing red as well, so yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah. Although Christmas is past us, but yeah, still I'm in the high spirit of Christmas.
Still, yeah, of course. I mean, New Year is about to come, so yeah, why not?
Absolutely awesome. So Deep, before we get started, before I ask you the real tough questions, just maybe you can start off by telling us a bit about yourself and what you do here at Wishup.
Of course. So I'll start with my introduction. So hello to all the viewers. Thank you so much for joining. I am Deep Ganguli. I am working with Wishup for past 3 years now. I started my journey as a VA and then we progressed and got the role of a VA manager. As a VA manager, I handle a team of virtual assistants along with me. My day-to-day tasks are basically, to take care of whatever they're working on. If the tasks are be done with the utmost details. My goal is to provide, value-added services to the client and to make sure that the clients are being satisfied with the services that they're getting out of the VA. So I'm kind of like the back-end person who provides support as well, help the VAs, kind of the gap between the understanding of client and the VA.
Nice. So you're like the main glue or the main link that binds the team together.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, we can put it like that. Yeah.
That's nice. That's amazing. So how did you start off as a virtual assistant? Like what inspired you to become a virtual assistant in the first place and how did that come about?
Okay, I mean, not really inspired, but I would say I was very attracted to the overall because, so I was job hunting. I wanted to switch from my past company. So I was just looking for a job and then I stumbled upon virtual assistant. And it actually resonated with me a lot because, I have been kind of like a dynamic person. I wanted to learn things and virtual assistant is one such domain wherein you can apply a lot of skills. In simple words, you are like the jack of all trades, maybe master of and jack of all trades, right? You are the wearer of many hats. So
I think that's important in today's world with so many new technologies coming up, with so much of new things to learn and so many tasks to do. Like employers or clients or whoever prefers a person who's multidimensional, who can not just do one task but also take up new challenges, take up new tasks and be good at them.
Of course, yeah, definitely. I think that is what made me attracted toward the job. So that's that, and I'm very thankful that Wishup is there.
3 years you said, right? You've been with Wishup for 3 years now. That's amazing. Nice. So how is the shift being from a virtual assistant to a virtual assistant manager now? So what are the new challenges for you in this role as a virtual assistant manager?
I mean, it was pretty smooth, I would say, because I think being a virtual assistant helped me a lot to get into the role of a VA manager because I got the empathy towards the VA as well as towards the client. Because I understand the thinking of a client as well since I worked as a VA for 2 years, right? I worked for multiple clients. So I could understand the persona of a particular client and also understand, VA side of the story.
True.
I think it was a very smooth transition. Challenges per se, I mean, there are very uncertain challenges at times, but then you just need to be prepared for that. And I think the role of VA made me prepare for all the challenges. So yeah, we are tackling that one by one.
Nice. And how has your journey been with Wishup overall? Like as a company, what would you have to say about Wishup?
Wow. Wishup has been amazing. I mean, just to put that in one word, I would say it has been empowering for me. Empowering in many ways. I mean, of course, remote setup, right? It has empowered me to work remotely, work freely from my own space, right? And also have a good work-life balance, spend time with my family. That is one aspect of it. Another is, it has empowered me with a lot of knowledge, with a lot of skills, right? I think the learning that I received while working at Wishup, I've never done that much learning in the 7.5 year of my journey as as a professional. So yeah, I think skills, exposure to US market, and yeah, empowered working remotely. So yeah, I think it has been empowering.
Yeah. And so we all know what a virtual assistant does, but what does a virtual assistant manager do? Like, what are some of the duties that you perform on a daily basis, or like some part of your role that stands out to you?
Okay, so as a VA manager, I'm kind of the backend army. So I connect with the VAs. I understand whatever task that they're assigned to. Help them, brainstorm with them on a day-to-day basis. Right. So our ideology, I mean, what Wishup does is we literally meet VAs on a daily basis. So that there is no gap, because in remote setup, communication is one thing that kind of slits here and there, right? Yeah. So we make sure that communication is there. So I meet with them, I understand their task, I brainstorm with them, I help them. At times I motivate them. I'm kind of the therapist as well. So I
I can recall an incident.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that happens, and I also host TGIFs. So
yeah, nice.
So we do Fun Friday. So I host that for the whole team at Wishup.
Yeah, how has that been for you? That's very exciting. I see the TGIFs, they're buzzing all the time. So how do you come up with new ideas and new events to put on every Friday?
I mean, I do search a lot on YouTube, right? I do search a lot. I mean, ChatGPT has been kind of like my go-to tool to to get more ideas for it. So yeah, I mean, coming up with the ideas is very easy, since the team is very spontaneous. So if you have a very difficult team to work with, then I think then it becomes difficult to implement good ideas. But then I think TGI has been a fresh breath of air for me, because this gives me that fun side of the picture as well. So yeah,
that's amazing, and you do an amazing job at it. So
thank you so much.
Congrats on that. And just for our viewers, so TGIF is like this weekly bonding session, if you want to call it, or like a weekly get together where we all meet up digitally, virtually, and we play games. We'll have some music contests, we'll have some events. So it's really fun kind of an atmosphere, and we all really look forward to it.
Yeah, true.
And thanks to Deep for putting up such amazing events every Friday.
Oh, thank you.
So Deep, what do you do in your downtime when you're not working, when you're not on your laptop? What does Deep do back home?
As I said, I love to do a lot of things. So it depends on my mood, but majorly I would say I love to dance. I love painting.
I have a video of yours, the dance move at the AOP.
No.
Yeah, I see you are a good dancer. Definitely, you're a good dancer. Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that, and since I come from a theater background, so I love acting as well.
Oh, really?
That's where the reel come from. So yeah, I make a lot of reels on Instagram as well. So,
yes, amazing. You've still not done my dedication that I sent you last time.
I will. Promise, I will.
Awesome. So how did it, now wait, I want to go 2 steps back. Like, how did you, after theater, virtual assistant is now what I know, what was in between? Like, how did that journey go?
So theater was like a kind of part-time thing. I used to do it in the weekends. But then yeah, I mean, corporate life was different for me. Always. And
okay. So this was like a hobby for you, nice. Yeah, so do you still do theater?
I don't. I mean, it's been a couple of years now. I had to leave. I mean, since COVID happened and everything, so yeah, it's kind of back burner for now. But let's see, let's hope. Maybe
maybe someday once again.
Yeah, why not?
That's it. So an interesting question for you, Deep. Now, if you had to compare yourself to a superhero, who would that be and why?
Okay, interesting. Okay. I would say maybe Iron Man, Tony Stark.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, see, where I kind of find the similarities is I want to be a very cool leader. So maybe that's one thing. Of course, maybe some qualities of Batman since we work during the night. So yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, Iron Man is my favorite superhero. So yeah.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, mine too. Yeah.
So tell me, when you were a virtual assistant, Deep, what is one of the funniest tasks a client has asked you to do?
Funniest? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this happened. So I was working directly with the VP of a company, and then for some reason VP had to move out. So now I was reporting directly to the CEO of the company. Now he was not really sure how to utilize a virtual assistant.
Yeah.
So I used to tell him on a daily basis, you can delegate your inbox, or maybe, you can give me a couple of projects to work on. I can coordinate and I can work on different things. He was in that zone where he was just figuring out how to utilize Deep.
Yeah.
So what he did was he was traveling, right? So he just wanted me to be occupied. So he checked into a hotel and he found there was a room freshener. Okay. So he sent me the picture of the room freshener and he literally asked me, Deep, can you check all the ingredients and tell me if there is any irritant in it? So I literally had to get back to my school time, understand the chemistry, and then
wow,
tell him all the nitty-gritties of what was the
room freshener.
Yeah, so that was funny. Yeah.
That is interesting, very interesting. Nice. So did you manage to do that?
I did. Oh my god, yes, I did.
Nice. So Deep, moving on to my next question. What would you say are some of the biggest misconceptions that people have about remote work?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll answer this based on the third person perspective. I mean, how they usually see a remote job. A couple of people think that remote job is not a serious job. It's more of like a freelancing gig that you can take up anytime and you can move on to your serious job that they say. So, no, it's a very serious job. I mean, it's equivalent to any other job in the world. And also people think that people who are working in remote job are not very skilled, are not professional per se. But if I specifically talk about virtual assistants, when we talk about Wishup, they only hire 1% of the top skilled professionals. So yes, they are very much skilled. Yeah, I mean that.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, the entrance test that you have to pass to join Wishup in itself is a mountain of tasks. So yeah, I totally agree with you over there. So Deep, has there been a situation where you've thought you've been too stressed or you've been overworked? And if so, then how do you maintain a good work-life balance?
I think when you work during the night, what happens is, yes, there is a lot of silence, right? And since you're working remotely, that sense of belongingness is not there at times. Right? So how to match up to that? Create a proper schedule for yourself. Right? Take proper breaks in between. You're not supposed to sit at one place because it will become monotonous for you. So definitely take stretching breaks or just like take some walking breaks during your shift, right? Take up your hobby, because since you're working remotely, you can take up your hobby, right? You can spend the time that you were spending while traveling, you can spend that and maybe learn skill on new skill, right? So yeah, I mean, keep yourself busy with that as well. Just keep yourself entertained.
True.
Music has been my escape at times, while say if there is a very monotonous task of, let's say, data entering, so I just put on the music and just do it. So
nice.
could be a couple of things to do.
Yes, absolutely. I totally agree with you over there. So Deep, what do you think is the future of remote work? Where do you see virtual assistants in the next 5 years?
Interesting. I mean, future of remote work, I think it is the era of remote work. Why? Because COVID has taught us a lot of things. And one thing that it's taught, that remote work is possible. Remote work has a lot of potential. Remote work allows you to tap a global market, exposed to the understanding of people from varied industries. Virtual assistant, since it's not dedicated to one domain, you can learn a lot of new things. You can help people build new things with your expertise. So I think 5 year or maybe 10 year down the line, virtual assistants will be the go-to job for people. I think people will look up, and people will kind of like they would want to be the virtual assistant, because that's how I think we are heading.
So you're saying that would be the next in job or in trend job?
Yes, definitely. I think it is still there. Because there are a couple of friends of mine who keep on asking, Deep, how did you get into virtual assistant? Give me some tips. So yeah.
Nice. That's nice. Yeah. So thanks so much Deep for answering all these questions. I mean, you're amazing at them. We have a last segment of this podcast now. That's the rapid fire round. So I'll be asking you a few questions, and you got to answer them really quickly. Okay?
Cool. I'll try.
You'll do well. I'm sure you'll do well.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's get started. First of all, what is your New Year's resolution this year?
Oh my God. Going back to the gym. I mean, I've never been to the gym for past 2.5 years. So yeah, maybe.
Oh wow.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, you're still fit. I mean, I've seen you last in March and you look pretty in shape. So yeah, I think you do a good job of keeping the balance.
Let's hope.
Favorite shower song?
Favorite song?
Shower song.
Shower song. Okay.
Yeah.
Something that I would love to sing as a bathroom singer.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, bathroom is kind of like the stage where I perform my concert. So it could be. I'm a big time Bollywood fan. So
yeah.
Any item number of Salman Bhai. I mean, yeah.
Amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. So if you were lost on an island with 2 people from Wishup, who would you take with you and why?
Wow, that is interesting. Okay, one would definitely be Shashi, because
Shashi, okay.
Yeah, since the very beginning, me and Shashi, we have been kind of inseparable. We resonate a lot because we have a lot of similarities, and since we both are from Delhi, we kind of meet a lot. So I think one person I would require, and since Shashi is very resourceful, like he's very witty. So I think if we are stranded on an island, I think I would require his expertise.
And he's got an amazing sense of humor as well.
Of course.
So he'll keep you laughing the whole trip.
Yeah, definitely. Another one could be Jitin, maybe. Jitin is the newest addition to the Wishup. I mean, he's the OAM category man. So he's fun too, he's very witty. So maybe the musketeers can be there and figure out how to survive on the island.
Amazing. Great choice, I must say.
Thanks.
If not a VA, in an alternate universe, what would Deep be doing right now?
Alternate universe. Oh my God. If not a VA, maybe not the alternate universe. Maybe this is kind of like a dream since I was a kid. Maybe be actually acting. I might be skill and
Amazing. So you're like a Bollywood star, like Salman Bhai.
Not that big, but yeah, maybe somewhere beside him.
Amazing. That's nice. So you did well, Deep. Amazing. That was the end of the rapid fire round as well. And yes, you answered the questions really well. Really rapid.
Thank you, Crispino.
Amazing. Deep, so this was amazing having you on the show. I really enjoyed. I had a blast in this podcast. So thank you so much for coming on and sharing your insights. I'm sure it will be very helpful for other VAs who check out this podcast as well.
Yeah.
And so before I let you go, one final question. What would your message be to all the virtual assistants who are looking to grow in their career, become a virtual assistant manager or take it to the next level? What would be your suggestion to them?
Oh yeah, I mean, for all the virtual assistants, just be at it. Focus on whatever doing today. Don't focus on jumping to the next level right away, right? I spent 2 years as a virtual assistant. So yeah, learn new skill. This is your time to get more skill, get more adapted to the challenges. That's when you will be able to, use that skill and be a good VA manager. If you haven't been exposed to any challenges, I mean, you won't understand, you won't have the empathy to, react to a particular situation. So yeah, focus on wherever you are right now, and yeah, I think you will be there soon.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Deep.
Thank you.
That was a great podcast. So yes, wishing you a very happy new year, and may the new year be amazing for you, and may you grow to the next level after a VA manager as well.
Thank you so much, Crispino. Thank you so much for having me. You have always been an amazing host, so
thank you.
Loved it. Thank you so much.
Amazing. All right then, see you next time.
Bye.